Morning. This is a recording for Friday, November 10th. I'm doing it from the other side of the island, as you can see. And we're here with Cindy, Yanni, Leo, and their dog Brady, enjoying the sunrise. Right now, today is the last session of the first half of the book, the half that focuses on forgiving others. And in the next few weeks, we will take a closer look at how to use these principles for those times when you are the one in need of forgiveness, whether it's forgiveness from others or forgiveness from yourself, self-forgiveness. I already made a post in the group about needing another stone. If you're doing stone rituals, you will need another stone for this second half of the book, and this stone needs to be a heavy one, something that feels burdensome. Anyway, today let's just summarize what we have learned about the last step of the forgiveness path, renewing or releasing the relationship. According to Desmond Tutu, the preference is always to renew, unless there is a question of safety. An important suggestion that he makes is to ask for what you need from the perpetrator whenever it's possible, in order to make the decision to renew or release this relationship. You may need an apology, an explanation, a tangible object, or you may need to never see that person again. It's important to remember that we all get hurt, and we all also inflict hurt. So don't forget to look at your part in any conflict. When you renew a relationship, it becomes stronger for what you have been through, but it is always different. So we can't expect that the relationship that we are renewing will be exactly the same as before the hurt happened. By renewing or releasing a relationship, you free yourself from victimhood and trauma. And lastly, remember that this renewing or releasing, first and foremost, happens within you, in your heart, not in your head. And you may cut off a person from your life, thinking that I have released the relationship. But if you have not released this relationship from your heart, this person will still have a hold on you. The situation will still have a hold on you. This will still be a burden. And by the same token, because this first and foremost happens within your heart, you can actually renew a relationship with somebody who has already passed. Today we will do the renew or release inquiry once again as a practice, but before we go there, I want to read a poem offered in the book. As always, listen with your heart, and let your heart hear what it does. We cannot begin again. We cannot make a new start as though the past has not passed. But we can plant something new in the burnt ground. In time, we will harvest a new story of who we are. We will build a relationship that is tempered by the fire of our history. You are a person who has hurt me. I am a person who could hurt you. And knowing those truths, we choose to make something new. Forgiveness is my back bent to clear away the dead tangle of hurt and recrimination, and to make a space, a field fit for planting. When I stand to survey this place, I can choose to invite you in to sow seeds for a different harvest, or I can choose to let you go and let that field lie fallow. Now take a comfortable position and take a few moments to settle. Settle into your body, your heart, your mind. Settle into this moment, right here, right now. Your breath is nice and soft. See if you can get a sense of spaciousness in your breathing, letting all the experiences of the present moment to flow through you as energy that they are, without struggle. Now enter your place of safety. It can be a real or imaginary space where you feel good, at home, completely safe. Invite a trusted companion to sit with you. Again, it can be a real or imaginary figure, somebody you trust deeply. And now think of someone who you have forgiven recently, or really want to forgive, but haven't yet. Allow yourself to feel all the hope and all the anxieties that surround your relationship with this person. And once you identify them, describe your hopes and fears to your trusted companion. And remember, your companion is here not to judge anything, not to provide any advice. They're here just to affirm what you already know, your inner wisdom. I'll give you a little bit of time in silence to speak what you need to say. When you're done talking to your trusted companion, place your hands on your heart and ask yourself, is it for my highest good to renew or release this relationship? And listen to the answer that comes from within your heart. This is it. And now that you've heard your heart, you can leave the space. Of course, you can come back here again and again, as many times as you need. For now, place your hands on your heart again, thanking yourself for this deep, powerful work you've been doing. With gratitude, send yourself the energy of loving kindness. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well, in body and mind. May I feel safe, protected, at ease. May I know deep, natural peace. And as always, as you gently let go of your practice, scan your body and notice what's going on for you right now, physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you really? As you go through your day today, I invite you to contemplate this final step of the forgiveness path, the decision to renew or release the relationship. Do you see the difference between intellectual and emotional forgiveness? Do you see the difference between releasing somebody from your heart versus just cutting off somebody from your life? What is your usual pattern? Do you prefer to renew the relationships when possible? Or do you tend to cut off your perpetrators from your life, even if you haven't truly released the hurt from your heart? Today, I will also do a post for the stone ritual, the last one in this half of the book. As usual, I'll post it both in this public group and also in our Mindful Mornings Circle private group for a more in-depth discussion, if you want to do it. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a gorgeous day, and I will see you tomorrow.